Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jim Hutchins, Vice President for Information Services and University Librarian. It's my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's musical evening with Matt Mardini. Matt is coming to us from his international sound studio in Toronto. The reason why we're here today is this is a program associated with the Crossing Borders exhibition, and I'd like to talk about the exhibition a little bit before we get into the music. If you're not here, and we have a few folks in the gallery, but if you're not here and you haven't had a chance to come into the exhibition, I recommend that you come to the Sherman Library because it is exquisite, it's beautiful, and it's really powerful. So we're going to talk about that for a few minutes before I turn it over to Tony, and then we'll get right into the music. So the exhibition is curated by curator Tony Khawam and features the works of artists from Israel, Syria, Turkey, Cuba, Colombia, Haiti, Venezuela, Russia, and the United Kingdom. And through their work, the artists share their cultural histories intertwined with the American experience. We see the influence of their heritage, immigration, and the new American culture on their lives and present art making. Along with NSU, the exhibition is sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts, the Florida Division of Arts and Culture, and the Broward County Cultural Division. It was previously displayed at the Kendall Arts Center in Miami-Dade County and the Arts Warehouse in Palm Beach County. We are thrilled to have the Cotilla Gallery serve as the Broward County host for Crossing Borders. It's been a joy to work with Tony and jointly present the exhibition with the Khawam Gallery. A big thanks is also due to our Circle of Friends board member, Andrew Martineau. Andrew is the founding partner of the United Us Group. He opened doors, including Tony, to have excellent art exhibitions like we have today. We are very excited for this opportunity. I'll reiterate, I think, again. The exhibition and the programs we've developed around it align perfectly with the mission of the Alvin Sherman Library, which is to be the premier research, cultural, and lifelong learning center for both the university and the community. The Sherman Library is a very unique facility. It is a research library that's shared and enjoyed by the students and faculty of NSU, as well as the residents of Broward County. So if you've never been to the Sherman Library, or even if you haven't been here, but you want to use us, you can sign up for a card online, or you can come into the building and you'll have access to all of our resources and wonderful programs such as this. So now I'm going to turn it over to the curator and our moderator for tonight, Mr. Tony Khawam.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming today and for watching on Zoom. And first, I want to thank James Hutchins and Gina Meroff from NSU, Florida, for giving me this opportunity to present Crossing Borders, artists from the Middle East and the Americas. And part of this art exhibition, we are introducing cultural events. And tonight's event, it's going to be a special event. And with us tonight is Matt Mardini. And he will be singing international songs by famous international crooners. So we will get to that in a few minutes, but first I'd like to start a quick presentation about the Crossing Borders exhibition. This exhibition, we have 10 artists, international artists. They're all, immigrants living in America and from different countries, as Jim mentioned. And we have this exhibition here in Cotilla Gallery, and showing just a few, shots of the Cotilla Gallery at NSU, at Alvin Sherman Library. So it will be on until August 11. If you are in the area, please check it out. It's a great exhibition. And for tonight, I'd like to introduce just a little background about this form of art. It's called crooner. So the crooner is a term used to describe primarily male singers who perform using a smooth style, allowing the singer to utilize more dynamic range and perform in a more intimate manner. It's derived from the old verb to croon, meaning to speak or sing softly. The crooning style developed out of singers who performed with big bands and reached its height in the 40s and 60s. Yet the style of singing is getting more and more attractive by the young generation. Crooning is epitomized by jazz vocalists in the US by Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, and Tony Bennett, and contemporary crooners like Michael Bublé and Harry Connick. In France, Charles Aznavour. In Spain, Julio Iglesias. And in the Middle East, Abdelhamim Hafiz in the Arabic music. In his shows, Matt Mardini, the Syrian crooner, is committed to presenting and maintaining the crooning style in many languages. And part of the art of music, I included just a little slide on the top right showing the oldest musical notes written in cuneiform on tablets in Ugarit, Syria, date 3400 BC. And this is the first musical note in the world as it exists today. And of course, Frank Sinatra is an icon, and he has sold more records than any other crooners in the world. Matt Mardini, I want to introduce him, and he has this concert in Montreal in September, which is the first time that any crooner in the world is singing Sinatra and Aznavour together. This is a non-profit organization.
Fill my heart with songs and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. All right. La la la. Fill my heart with songs and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you.
In Napoli, where love is king,
When
boy meets girl, here's what they say.
When the moon hits you right like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've got too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make a drool just like pastefazzole, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in all Napoli, that's amore. Well, the moon hits you right like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've got too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pastefazzo, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in all Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. That's amore. Oh, thank you. So, the first song was Sinatra, the second was Dean Martin, now Charles Aznavour. You are the one for me, for me, for me, formidable. You are my love, very, 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 véritable. Et je voudrais pouvoir un jour enfin te le dire, te l'écrire dans la langue de Shakespeare. My désir, 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 désirable. Je suis malheureux d'avoir si peu à moi t'offrir un cadeau, darling. I love you, darling, I want you. Et puis c'est à peu près tout. You are the one for me, formidable. You are the one for me, formidable. But how can you see me, minable? Je ferais mieux d'aller choisir mon vocabulaire pour te plaire dans la langue de Molière. Toi, tes eyes, ton nose, tes lips adorables. Tu n'as pas compris, tant pis, ne t'en fais pas. Viens-t'en dans mes bras, darling. I love you, darling, I want you. Et puis le reste, on s'en fout. You are the one for me, formidable. Je me demande même pourquoi je t'aime. Toi qui te manques de moi et de tout. Avec ton air, can I, how can I love you? Formidable. Thank you. So as Tony have mentioned, the crooner style is something I really love, and actually when I moved to Canada from Syria in 2012, the media here, they called me the Syrian crooner. So I love this, let's say, nickname. Many crooners all over the world, but of course Sinatra, I believe that He's the most influencer. And in French, Aznavour. That's why I'm presenting for the first time in a big scale. Of course, there are a lot of singers, they're doing this like a small scale, but this is a big scale with big band. For the first time, tribute for both Sinatra and Aznavour on stage, which is something I'm so proud that I'm going to do for the first time. In this evening today, I'm going back to Frank Sinatra now to do a classic one for Frank Sinatra, and then we're gonna do other languages as well. But let's do this first. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night. La 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 la. Ti la 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 la, ti la 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 la. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Sing with me. Doobie doobie doo, la 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 la, la 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 la, doobie doobie doo, la 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 la. For strangers in the night. Strangers in the night. Thank you. So, singing in many languages is something I always love to do. I mainly sing in English and French. My mother tongue is Arabic, of course. So I do sing some Arabic songs, but I'm not specialized in Arabic. That's why my main repertoire is in English and French. But also I do a couple of other languages. So for example, we are going now to do a classical Spanish. Okay, we go for it. Are you ready? Spanish song. Let's do it. Water. Siempre que te pregunto que cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo tiempo pensando, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. ¡Oh! Estás perdiendo tiempo pensando, pensando, por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, quizás, 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 quizás. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. So, if you plan to visit Montreal, make it in mid-September, okay? So, 14th of September, it's gonna be my concert. So, you're gonna visit the city and attend the concert at the same time. That's a good idea. Sinatra and Aznavour. So, I'll get back to one of the also most amazing crooners of all time. And he has a special charisma on stage and in movies, and for some people, this guy, Dean Martin, is kind of the king of crooning and live entertainment and mixing live show with singing. He was like beyond singer. He was singer, presenter, actor, and everything in between. Volare, wow, wow, e cantare, wow. Let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know all our lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we find. Volare, whoa, whoa, sing with me. E cantare, whoa. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love is giving me wings. Penso che io son così non ritorni mai più. Some Italian. Mi dipinge con le mani e la facci di blu. Poi d'improvviso venito dal venito rapido e cominciavo il volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, e cantare. Oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know all our lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we find. Volare, whoa, whoa, e cantare, whoa. Let's fly way up to the clouds, felice di stare lassù, nel blu dipinto di blu. E chi dice di stare lassù, nel blu dipinto di blu. Volare! Thank you, grazie mille. That was a little bit of Italian. It's a mixed song, of course. So the next song actually I wanted to share with you because it's a very special song for me. It's for an amazing Canadian artist, Leonard Cohen. He's from Montreal, the same city that I'm living in. I made my own arrangement for this beautiful song, and it was part of my album in 2019, the album named Hiba, after my wife's name. I added to this song some, Oriental, Syrian, classical instrumentation. So I hope you enjoy it. That's Qanun. La 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 la. Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Lift me like an olive branch and be my homeward dove, and dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Let me see your beauty when the witnesses are gone. Let me feel your moving like they do in Babylon. Show me slowly what I only know the limits are, and dance me to the end of love. Yeah, dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the wedding now. Dance me on and on. Dance me very tenderly and dance me very long. We're both of us beneath our love, both of us above all. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the children who are asking to be born. Dance me through the curtains that our kisses have outworn. Raise a tent of shelter now, though every thread is torn. Oh, dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Clap your hands with me. La 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 la. Dance me to the end of love. Leonard Cohen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So now I'm going to do some cha-cha, so you can dance if you want. It's okay. This is also originally a cha-cha soft from Dean Martin, but I'm going to do the version from the, let's say, the nowadays crooner Michael Bublé, also Canadian singer crooner Michael Bublé. This version, it's his one. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. And make me thrills only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Go! Hey! Cha-cha-cha. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you and the magic technique. When we sway I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrills only you know how. Sway me smooth, Sway me now when marimba rhythms start to play. Dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. When marimba start to play, hold me close, make me sway. Like the ocean's hugs the shore. Hold me close and sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Cha-cha-cha. Thank you. That was Sway by Michael Bublé. That's his arrangement. Of course, it's originally from Dean Martin. Now I'm going to perform the last song for today's show, but it's gonna be in Arabic. Of course, I want you to also present some Arabic culture here, and the rhythm is something you're gonna like. It's a traditional song originally for Fairouz, but also other singers did it like Melhem Barakat. Originally Rahabani brothers who wrote and composed the music for this beautiful song. It's also a different arrangement, not the original arrangement. This arrangement is done for my shows. So I invite you to listen to this beautiful piece, Ahadir al-Busta.
عهدير البوسطة اللي كانت نقلتنا من ضيعة حملايا على ضيعة تنورين. تذكرتك يا عليا وتذكرت عيونك، لك يخرب بيت عيونك يا عليا شو حلوين. يلا عهدير البوسطة اللي كانت نقلتنا من ضيعة حملايا على ضيعة تنورين. ذكرتك يا عليا وتذكرت عيونك، يخرب بيت عيونك يا عليا شو حلوين. يلا هي هي نحنا كنا طالعين بهالشوب وفطسانين. نحنا كنا طالعين بهالشوب وفطسانين. واحد عم ياكل خس، واحد عم ياكل تين، في واحد هو ومرته ولو شو حلوة مرته. نيال ما أفضى بال ركاب تنورين، ولو بيشوفوا عيونك يا عليا شو حلوين. يلا عهدير البوسطة كانت نقلتنا من ضيعة حملايا على ضيعة تنورين. تذكرتك يا عليا وتذكرت عيونك، لك يخرب بيت عيونك يا عليا شو حلوين. نحنا كنا طالعين ومش دافعين. نحنا كنا طالعين ومش دافعين. ساعة بهديله الباب وساعة بهدي الركاب. هيدا اللي هو ومرته عبا وداخت مرته. وحياتك كان بيتركها تطلع وحدة عالتنورين. ولو بيشوفوا عيونك يا عليا شو حلوين. عهدير البوسطة اللي كانت نقلتنا من ضيعة ملاية على ضيعة تنورين. تذكرتك يا عليا وتذكرت عيونك. لك يخرب بيت عيونك يا عليا شو حلوين. يلا
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and hope you enjoyed the show.
Pleasure. This is very inspiring evening, and thank you for putting a smile on our faces here. The audience here love you, and I'm sure on Zoom also you put many smiles on their faces. And soon, in the next couple of days, we will post it on social media, so you'll put more smiles on thousands of faces. Thank you. Any questions from the audience for Matt?
Actually, do you have any plans for having any concerts in the US?
One of them.
Hey, Matt, thank you very much, first of all. Do you have any plans for having any concerts in the US?
Sorry?
Do you have any plans for hosting any, sort of having any concerts here in the US?
Concerts in the US?
Yes.
Not in the short future. I hope I will do something maybe next year. And of course, everything I will do, Tony will spread the word. He can always help in spreading the word. Hopefully next year I will be doing something, especially in Florida.
Thank you.
Yes, good. Thank you. Matt, thank you so much for your concert. Je suis de Montreal. And to know that I have my fellow Canadian, you are wonderful. You're going to be very popular in Montreal. Your concert will be wonderful. And please
Thank you,
think
Matt.
about definitely coming down either to the Broward Center for Performing Arts or even here at Nova. There's a Miniachi Theater. It's a beautiful theater, and I know that you will have a wonderful audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we are concluding our cultural evening. This is a beautiful musical evening by Matt Mardini. Thank you so much, Matt. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.